Hey, family, welcome back to the show. This is going to be cool. You know why? Because this is a Patreon request from my sister Mars. And you know what? I'm throwing Marty in there too. You know, both of you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting this station, this channel here, this show. I've never heard of this band before, Nickel Creek. Now, Mars hooks me up with so many incredible bluegrass, country acts, just so amazing. Great stuff. And I love bluegrass. I really do. So I've become fans of all the artists that you put before me. Let's see about Nickel Creek. The song is called Jealous of the Moon. This is a live session. I'm going to leave the link down below for you guys so you go over there and support them. That's what it's all about. If you guys are fans, let me know down below in the comments about the band, who they are, where they're from, you know, maybe your favorite song. You know, hit me up with some recommendations. I love talking to you guys in the comments. If you'd like to support this channel the way Mars does, well, those links are right down below in the description box down there. So if you want to join our Patreon family, my muse is over there on Patreon. I love you guys. Thank you so much for what you do. Well, that link is right down below for you too. And you know what? If nothing else, you like what you see here, hit the old like button, smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate you. Big love to my subscribers out there. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. It's really important. And you guys are really important to me too, you know. Let me pull up the screen. And we do words and music here, folks. So that means after we check out the video, I do a deep dive into the lyrics and really get the meaning of the song, the poetry behind the song, the complete package. And of course, I always do the support right there. And we are ready to go. So kids, buckle up. Let's put the pedal to the metal.
Folks, we hope you're still enjoying yourselves, sitting there in front of your computers. It's all right. Just, get some exercise later on today. We're going to do a song now that's the lone outside co-write. I wrote this with a guy named Gary Loris, who lives in Minneapolis, plays with a band called the Jayhawks.
I've heard of them. I've heard of them.
And we hope you enjoy this song of ours called Jealous of the Moon.
Beautiful instrument.
You're trying on a brand new dress, but you haven't worn the old one yet. You come too far to turn around now. You're giving up the good fight.
I like their voices a lot. The way they blend. The instrumentation is beautiful. Beautiful. The mandolin, the dreadnought style acoustic guitar, upright bass, fiddle. You know, that's all you need, folks. Well, probably a drummer too, but they don't need a drum. You know, a lot of artists don't. Just beautiful sounding, atmospheric. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take it back just a little bit, and this dude here reminds me a bit of David Tennant. If you know, you know. Doctor Who.
Now you're giving up the good fight. When you're as strong as anyone, you're back where you started from. I see you're back where you started from. You're staring down the stars, jealous of the moon. You wish you could fly.
I like his voice too, and these guys have great stage presence as well. You know, you're just captivated by them, and that's beautiful. That's a great thing. That's what I want to see when I see somebody playing live. You know, when you go to see a band, an artist of some kind, you want to be entertained.
You wish you could fly. Just stay where you are. There's nothing you can do. too scared to try.
Oof, ooh, nice
Drag
progression.
your pretty head around, swearing you're gonna drown with a beautiful sight in a river of light.
Nice.
You're staring down the stars. You're jealous of
I like the blend of vocals. I love the blend of vocals here. Now her voice adds that little bit of color onto it too. That's awesome.
stars. You're jealous of the moon. You wish you could fly. Just stay where you are. There's nothing you can do if you're too scared to try. Why don't you call me? I could save you. Together we'll find a God we can pray to that'll take you by the hand. I hate to see a friend of mine laughing out loud when she's crying inside. But you got your pride.
Oof. I really like his voice, man. It's got such great tone to it and inflection, and I like the way he uses that little bit of fry in there, the whisper, the little bit of falsetto he'll throw in. He's got such a smooth, nice sounding voice. So nice. Fits in so beautifully with this beautiful music too. What a wonderful blend of these sounds and tones. Beautiful.
Pride. You're staring down the stars. You're jealous of the moon. You wish you could fly. Just stay where you are. There ain't nothing you can do if you're too scared to try. You're staring down the stars. Stay where you are. You're jealous of the moon, but there's nothing you can do if you're too scared to try. And you're too scared to try.
Oh man, that was fantastic. Brilliant. I love that. That was just great. That just filled my soul right up. I don't know. I'm listening to so many things that I'm not always catching all the lyrics. You know what I mean? But from what I am catching, I cannot wait to dive into this. So let's do that. Trying on a brand new dress, but you haven't worn the old one yet. You've come too far to turn around now. You've given up the good fight. Now I'm thinking the brand new dress and the old one, more metaphorical. You know what I mean? Maybe a new way of life, or you know, or there's something that he's comparing the new dress, but he hasn't worn the old dress. You know what I mean? Like there's something involved with that. You've come too far to turn around now. You've given up the good fight. That's not good. Giving up the good fight. You're as strong as anyone. You're back where you started from. I see you're back where you started from. Staring down the stars, jealous of the moon. You wish you could fly, just staying where you are. There's nothing you can do if you're too scared to try. So, looking at that in that context there, staring down the stars, jealous of the moon, wishing you could fly. Sounds like just wanting to escape yourself, I'm jealous of the moon way up there. I'm looking at those stars, in almost the same fashion, staring them down. Wish I could fly to be free. Just staying where you are, there's nothing you can do if you're too scared to try. There's nothing you can do if you're too scared. You drag your pretty head around. That's a great line. You drag your pretty head around, swearing you're gonna drown with a beautiful sigh in a river of lies. These guys write great poetry. Staring down the stars, jealous of the moon, you wish you could fly, just staying where you are. There's nothing you could do if you're too scared to try. We get into the bridge. Why don't you call me? I could save you. Together we'll find a God we can pray to, that'll take you by the hand. I hate to see a friend of mine laughing out loud when she's crying inside. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Same here. And the closer you are to somebody, the more you can see that. There's many times I tell my wife, I could see through your smile. I could see the pain and sadness behind your eyes. You can't hide behind that smile. So I get that. Laughing out loud when she's crying inside. But you've got your pride. Staring down the stars, jealous of the moon. You wish you could fly, but you're staying where you are. There's nothing you can do if you're too scared to try. The outro. Basically the same for the chorus. You're staring down the stars. Stay where you are. You're jealous of the moon. But there's nothing you could do if you're too scared to try. If you're too scared to try. Truth. These guys think truth. This was beautiful. How does this affect you guys? Let me know. You never know. Sometimes a song doesn't affect. A song won't affect you the same way as it affects the person next to you, because we're all living our own stories, So I'd love to hear your interpretations down below in the comments. Please